Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, Monday, March 30th, 2015. Traders, great to be with you. Beginning of our new trading week on a Monday. Traders, I'm coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand with bright blue sunny skies, hot and white sandy beaches, and the water is blue. Absolutely gorgeous today looking out my office window. Absolutely awesome. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, got a lot to talk about today, so let's get started. But before that, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Well, I figured I'd celebrate my 27-year career and come to Thailand for 3 months. Well, traders, it's 2015 and I'm still here. Traders, I do trade the Forex market every day. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily in a trade every day, but I'm at the markets every day. I'm watching for and looking for opportunities and probabilities on my side, hopefully to be successful in my trades. Traders, I love what I do. My second career is just as awesome as my first career, and it's just great to be with you every single trading day. That was just a little bit about myself, but before we move on, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most important, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's get over to the news and commentary. Let's see what the indices did at the close on Friday. The Dow closed up 0.19%. The S&P closed up 0.24%. And the NASDAQ closed up 0.57%, with the Russell 2000 up 0.68%. Very nice. Let's head over to the Eurozone. The DAX closed up 0.21%. And the FTSE closed in the red at 0.58%. The CAC 40 closed in the green at 0.55%. The Eurostoxx 50 also in the green at 0.25%. Traders, let's come over to Asia, and these countries are currently trading. They are open and trading. The Nikkei 225 is up currently at 0.53%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is down 1.36%. The Shanghai is up 0.94%, with the Hang Seng up 1.33%. The Kospi is currently trading in the green at 0.26%. Traders, news today is very, very weak. We only have German prelim today, and that is an all-day event apparently, and that's our only data, and that is in the London session. So it's basically no data that's going to affect us. So it is a technical trading day today. I'm glad to see the charts is sort of like coming back to normal. The only one that I noticed that was really out of whack is the Euro Aussie. I am not sure exactly what that pair is doing, but we'll take a look at that and I'll explain that when we get there. But I think we have a good trading week ahead of us. Remember, it's a religious holiday in a lot of countries. It's Holy Week, so we have Good Friday, where most countries are closed. However, the U.S. is doing a half-day trading, so therefore NFP will come out on Friday. So it's going to be pretty interesting to watch that. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to some 60-minute Forex charts, and as usual, we will start with the Euro-Dollar. Traders, the Euro-Dollar has basically come down. You can see it's fibbed that current swing, and is now at the 200 exponential moving average. I'm looking for this to break the 200 exponential moving average at 1.0837, and I'd like to take this down to 1.0776. This looks like a nice trade. We just need to get through this 200 exponential moving average. It's not going to happen in Asia when I record this, due to the fact that there's nobody in the markets. I was quite surprised to see that the Bollinger Bands are pretty much open, so that's a good thing. So we're going to stay with the trend, we're going to stay bearish, and we're looking to sell the euro at a close below the 200 exponential moving average. Let's go over to the Great British Pound, US dollar. This is bearish. The top trend line you can see is like a 5-touch trend line. That's resistance, folks. That is strong resistance, and you got a 200 exponential moving average that we are below at current price. So I want this to close below the lower trend line, and I'd like to sell this at 1.4854. Sorry, 45, 1.4845, and we want to take profit about the 1.4789 area. So I think this is a very good trade if it gives us the break. Remember, traders, the pound dollar does not like giving pullbacks. We'd love to get a retest of this trend line, as it is only a 2-touch trend line, but you never know if the pound's going to give you that. It just might plow right through it and just head on down, so you just have to keep an eye on that. And I would look for that sometime before the London Open. Let's head over to the Aussie. The Aussie dollar is moving quite nicely. If you look at this chart and pull your head back, spatially, it's really done really well. We did have some speakers today in the Asia session. We had Bank of Japan Governor Kuroda speaking, and also Prime Minister Abe was speaking in Asia. And that last red candle was way down, and it's pulled all the way back up. They have stopped speaking. So I'm just looking for this to come back up to previous resistance, and that's at 0.7753, and I'd like to sell this down at 0.7700 or 7703 would be great. So that's a nice 40 plus pip trade if we can get the trade. We do need a pullback, though. We need something to pull back to give us this trade. We'd like to see a blue candle before the London Open, and then we can sell this to the downside. So it looks really good here. I like the trade. I like the chart. I like what I'm seeing as far as price action goes. It's really nice stair-step moves to the downside. Very nice. The only issue is that there's no data, and you know the Aussie really reacts to data pretty good. All right, let's head over to the Euro Aussie. This is the Euro Aussie pair. This pair is, this pair is a great pair to trade because it trades 140 plus pips a day. And what's going on here is that if you look at the daily chart, it's broken previous highs. And the issue today is, if you look at the last 5 candles, they're all indecision candles. So, it's I do a newsletter and a forecast for this pair every day. And what I said was, we have to go back to basics. And the basics is that, we sell at resistance and we buy at support. So I am going back to basics, and I'm looking to sell this. This is at resistance. Is it in a change of trend? I'm not sure yet. We're going to have to see in the next 2 to 3 days if this is a change of trend to the upside. It's going to be very interesting 24 hours from now to see where this pair is at. I think it's going to fall. I think it's going to drop back down and continue its trend to the downside. I could be totally off base, but I know I do not want to buy this into resistance. Do not want to buy this into resistance. That's, we don't buy into resistance. So I'm looking to sell this, and breaking the trend line at 1.4074 would be beautiful, and we'll take profits at 1.4024, and that would be great. It's a 25, 30 pip move, and that's fine with me, and I'm out of there. And if it breaks through support, just keeps on barreling down, I'll ride it. I'll scale out, take some profits, and then just let some of my trade keep going. So we'll just have to see how this goes. But I really do not want to buy this. I do not want to buy into resistance. All right, that's just back to basics. But this pair is challenging, very challenging at the moment. Let's go to the Euro-Yen. Euro-Yen did a flip-flop here on us and came up past the 200 exponential moving average. But if you look at this chart spatially, it's bearish. So we want to sell this, right? So we got a 3-touch trend line. We got about 15 pips to the trend line, and we want to sell this at 129.43. And at 129.10, we want out of there. It's a 30 plus pip trade, and we'll get out. If it plows through that, we have a second target at 128.51. If you open up your platform and look at the Euro-Yen, you'll see why I placed that second take profit area, because it's previous support. So this is a really nice pair. I really like this trade. I think this is a really good trade for us, and we can do quite well here. So we'll just wait for this to get through this trend line, and it's probably going to take the London Open to do it. Maybe not. I'm noticing, traders, that a lot of these pairs are kicking in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours before the London Open, and they're starting their moves quite early. So we'll have to see how this goes. Just keep an eye on it. And the nice thing about trading the hourly chart is you only got to come out every hour for about 5 minutes and just look at your charts. All right, let's head over to the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar is back to its good old trending move. It's bearish. It's below the 200 exponential moving average. I just want to sell this. I want to get below that wick at 0.7513. We'll take it out at 0.7471. So this is a nice 40 plus pip trade, 50 pip trade, and this is just a nice trade setup. There's nothing hard about this trade setup. If it goes above the 200 exponential moving average, we'll wait and see what happens when it approaches that trend line. The trend line, yes, it is only a two-touch. I don't hold a lot of credibility to it, but we're in a downtrend. The trend line is there, and we'll see how it works. I'm hoping this does not bounce and head back up. The other nice thing about this is if this clears that wick, this candle to the left of the previous candle, of the current candle, look at your chart left of the chart. It is wide open space. There is nothing to get in our way. So we have a nice clean chart to trade this down with no interference. So really liking this trade. Out of all of them, I think this is probably one of the best ones. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me on a Monday, March 30th. We're closing out our month in a couple of days. And have a great trading day. Grab some profits. Enjoy your trading day. And traders, will catch you tomorrow for the market opening preview before the London Open. Take care, traders. Have a good one. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Take care now. Bye-bye.